Meditation is one of those things that we've all heard about, but I'm going to talk about what it truly is. Meditation is the quietening of the mind. So it means allowing your thoughts to be there and observing them from a centered place. That centered place I talk about is somewhere way closer to who you truly are, rather than all of these thoughts and ideas of who you think you are. I'm going to talk about two different people. Person number one wakes up and goes straight on Instagram, scrolls through the feed, and that's how they start their day. Person number two wakes up and does 20 minutes of meditation where they sit and just be. They're just being. They listen to their thoughts and they observe them from a neutral point of view, and then they go about their day. Versus the person who's opened up their emails, read a bunch of emails or texts or the news. God forbid the news, okay? Forget that. Or even they just got straight into their day. They wake up and they're rushing and they go into the traffic and this and that and they go straight into their day. Person number two, though, they wake up a little earlier so that they can have some time with just themselves, with just who they are. And then they can tap in to that inner power inside them. They can tap into who they really were, rather than all of these thoughts that try and tell them what they think they should do, try and tell them that they should do this, you should be scared of that, you should do all these thoughts. Tell me, do you think you can make better decisions by going within, or the person who looks for the decisions to be made outside of them, looks for the guidance outside of them? Guidance can come from outside of them. You can find profound things. Even on Instagram, you can find profound things. But to make the best decisions in your life, you have to know who you are. You have to quiet thoughts. Because the thoughts, they're good and bad. We have so many thoughts. That's why I got to do the meditations, to just give it a moment to just collect, to just observe my thoughts, to just allow them to be, but not identify with them. See, I'm explaining it like this. When we were children, we were joyous and we were deeply present. That's our natural state. Our natural state is one that's loving, that's joyous, that's curious, passionate, and present. When a child is doing something, they are completely immersed inside that one moment, that one thing that they're doing. It could be the most irrelevant thing to us, to our minds. We look at it and go, but to them, that one thing they're doing, they're giving all of their attention to. And they're deeply inside that one moment. And they're so fulfilled because of that. Because of their deep level of presence, they are entirely satisfied with the simplest things. That's because we're naturally joyous beings. As we grow up, especially the first 7 years of our life, we grow up and we kind of take in these opinions and these belief systems. Sometimes it can be bad, sometimes it can be good. You can have a really good belief system and think you're the best, and then you go out and you be the best. You can go out and have a belief system that you're rubbish and you fail. As we grow up, there's so much to consume that by the time you get older, there are so many thoughts. And sometimes you have these positions where you're in conflict. You got one thought thinking one thing, you got another thought thinking another thing, and you don't know which to choose. So meditation is about quieting the mind and observing these thoughts, and not so much getting rid of the thoughts, just observe them and allow them to pass, and then come again back to center, back to your inner peace, and just feel the entire moment. Think about how many times have you truly been immersed in that one moment. It's oftentimes in activities that you truly, truly enjoy. I'm a creative, so sometimes if I'm really, truly enjoying this creative process, then I'm really immersed. Maybe is when you're exercising or shooting a basketball and trying to get that shot. You're truly in that moment. You're so concentrated on that one thing that you're just there and you're just doing that one thing. Meditation is the same. It's a practice of doing that in the morning and getting comfortable with doing that. So that, let's say you wake up and you have that meditation practice of getting present, quieting the mind. You have practiced the presence so that when you go, and no matter what you do, if you're a creative, if you're an athlete, if you work in an office, whatever you do, you can be focused entirely in that one moment. And that's what the meditation practice is about. I'm not saying it's the only practice out there, but it is a practice that truly is life-changing. They can be more at peace in the amongst chaos, which is inevitable for life, to be able to be present and centered throughout that and move forward. So, I could go deeper, and another video I might go deeper. But that's today's video about meditation. Now, something that's also helped me, someone told me this the other day, is repeating a mantra. And they told me this mantra, it says, I am. When I heard that, I immediately clicked. Take the breaths, allow the moment. If a thought comes into your mind, think about this, remember this, you have this to do, make sure that doesn't happen. Just watch it. Watch that thought. Oftentimes when people first start meditating, it's uncomfortable for them because we're living in this stimulated kind of culture where people are trying to be stimulated all the time, to sit by yourself. I can't sit and do nothing. Are you crazy? Sit and do nothing. We always have, something to... That was my microphone. So we always have something to distract us. There's always instant, you can go on there and just get instantly entertained. There's endless content to consume. 20 minutes of your day to just be. I just love that saying, to just be. Not try, not act, not just be. I'm just being. I'm just existing in this plane. And then you can truly tap in to the joy that you naturally have inside you. When a thought comes up, observe it, allow it to pass, and then just be centered. Just come back to you, to who you truly are, and just be. I am. It's such a simple thing that gives you so much relief. I can make a video where I go more in depth into the science of meditation. There's a science. Today, that has been all. I hope you have enjoyed. And we're going to be making a lot more videos just talking about these different things that I've kind of acquired over the years and seen it transform my life and many people's lives. Take care.